MJ Vlogs.
What's good, users of the internet? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little different. Instead of me actually vlogging, I'm sitting down talking to you guys. And what you read in the title, yes, I'm going to be talking about what MaJiK means to me. Before I get any further, you guys are probably wondering why the hell am I wearing a hoodie when it's like 80 something degrees outside. It's really cold in my room. I had the air conditioner on all night, and it wasn't a good idea because it's freezing in my room. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about what MaJiK means to me. Now, I guess I'll start off with how I got into MaJiK really quick. I was about 6 or 7 years old. I think I was like 6 turning 7, and my uncle, he called me over when we were at a family event, and I think it was like Thanksgiving or something, I really don't remember, but it was a family event. He called me over, he had a deck of cards, and he showed me my very first MaJiK trick, and I was fooled by it. It was like the craziest and best thing I've ever seen in my life, and I begged him and begged him and begged him to show me how it was done, and he did. And since then, 11 years later, I'm still doing MaJiK to this day, which is incredible. MaJiK is, how can I put this? MaJiK opened so many doors in my life, and so many doors that I thought would never even open. It's just crazy to me, like, MaJiK got me so far in life, and I know that doesn't really make any sense, but when I was younger, probably around middle school, so I was like, what, 13, 14, maybe 15, I struggled a lot with making friends. I literally had like nobody in my life except my family, and literally, I would come home from school every day, going straight into this room and having the cards in my hand and just practicing all day long. I would practice, and I eventually got good enough to start showing my family. During those times of practicing, I wouldn't show anybody. I didn't even tell anybody that I was a magician. I would just sit in my room, do MaJiK, and that was it. But after a while, I started to get used to it, I started to get more comfortable with it, and I started performing just to my family. Then I expanded to going to school and telling people that I'm a magician. From there, my life, in a sense, blew up. Like I said, I struggled as a kid making a lot of friends. Hell, I still do to this day. But MaJiK really helps me, and really helps me understand who I am, and just really takes me from someone who is shy, doesn't want to talk to anybody, hates meeting new people, has 0 friends, to someone who has, some friends with the chance of meeting new people and experiencing and engaging with other people. So if I wasn't a magician, I probably would not be the person who I am today, which is someone who goes out and does MaJiK for complete strangers. I would not be going to the mall and doing MaJiK for complete strangers if it wasn't for MaJiK. I mean, obviously I wouldn't be doing MaJiK if I wasn't a magician, but just the fact of going out and talking to other people, because I have to go up to people and be like, hey guys, I'm a magician, I'm filming a YouTube video, would you guys like to be part of it? I could never do that if I wasn't a magician. I would be too scared to. And to be honest, even when the very first time I did that, I was scared out of my mind. But the MaJiK, I really enjoy MaJiK, I really wanted to show other people MaJiK, so I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do it, and I did it, and it wasn't that bad, and, then I kept doing it over and over and over again, and then before you knew it, I can go up to somebody, say, hey, I'm a magician, would you like to see a magic trick? No problem. That's just how it is. So magic is something that really helped me through life, and it just made me grow as a person. And it definitely has its good things, definitely has its bad things, the pros and the cons. I want to show you guys this quote that I have. If you guys follow me on Instagram, quick promotion here, if you guys want to go follow me on my Instagram, I'll leave it right here. You can go follow me. Anyway, so here, I'll leave the quote like somewhere on the screen so you guys can see it, but it says, magic is not about the tricks, and it's not easy. This is an art that takes many years of practice just to perfect a move that no one else will notice or appreciate. This is a craft that makes others believe that you can do things that are impossible, and the impossible is hard. Some people think that doing one trick makes you a magician. It does not. A magician is someone who can not live, breathe, sleep, or even dream about thinking about doing the impossible. I absolutely love this quote. This quote, just the first line, not even the first line, the first sentence, magic is not about the tricks. And as spectators, as people who don't know about magic, who just like watching magic, those people tend to think that magic is just based around the trick and that's it. But it's not. Magic is an art form. It is a craft. It is a form of entertainment. People just see it as, go ahead, fool me. If you don't fool me, you're not a real magician. That's just in my opinion. Now, yes, a magician's job is to make you believe in magic, yes, but our main goal is to entertain you, to make you happy. A magic trick is something that, if it can make somebody else happy, I'm happy. I don't really care if it fools you or not. If you were entertained by watching what you just saw because of me, I'm happy. I don't care. If you say, oh, I knew how you did that, good for you. As long as you were entertained, I don't really care. Good for you. It's crazy. So many people just overlook magic, and it's literally what it says in this quote. It says, this is an art form that takes years of practice that nobody will appreciate. I'm not saying that you guys don't appreciate it. I'm just saying there are some people who don't understand how much effort we magicians put into these tricks. This is our life. This is my life. Magic is everything to me. It's kind of upsetting sometimes when you see people who don't really care for what you do. There's a term that people like magicians, comedians, any type of entertainer that involves an audience, they use this term called a heckler. If you guys don't know what a heckler is a person who interrupts a performer or public speaker with derisive or aggressive comments or abuse. So, in simpler terms, a heckler is someone who likes to make fun of or likes to mess up a performer because they feel like the performer is better than them, and they feel like they're not getting any attention when they want the attention. So basically, a heckler for a magician is someone who says, oh, I saw what you did there, oh, let me see that deck of cards, oh, let me do this, or things like that. And it's annoying sometimes, it really is, because those people are just, I just hate people like that. It's so rude. I feel like, why? That's my question to them. Why do it? What's the big deal? So I guess to answer the question of what does magic mean to me? Magic to me is a way of expressing myself. It's a way of making myself and other people happy. If somebody smiles because of me, that makes me happy. That makes the rest of my day. And yeah, so magic is just an incredible thing to me. So that's what magic means to me. That's my story, I guess. That's my life story. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy this video, comment down below what you thought, leave a big thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And remember guys, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Peace.